800 what they want to know.
Okay, guys, tea time. Good morning to anybody following us on the live stream. We're just gathering for our Kung Fu tea. Okay, how about now?
Now, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Do you want another trick?
Good.
Switch the mic on before the live stream. Yeah.
Надо включить микрофон перед тем, как... Okay, we can talk again.
Okay, we can talk again. Yeah. And we're doing something technical with the equipment now.
No, we're really live.
Yeah, we're really live. Yeah. Live as we'll ever be. Yeah. Okay. So I think, as usual, we should start off with the story of this morning's tea. Has everybody got tea? Everybody got tea? Yeah.
Everybody have tea?
We want to make sure everybody's got tea.
Yeah.
These are,
And this one.
and these are quite special teacups, so do your
Yeah.
best not to break them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
There we go.
So today we have a special tea. Yeah.
You can.
Today we have a really special tea. So this tea, the red sun-dried tea from ancient tree, from China, from Yunnan, from Laobanzhan village, is a single plant red tea from 800 years ancient tree. It's like a most rare and expensive tea we have here. So it's quite cold today, so we try to warm up with expensive tea. Yeah, yeah, and it makes me real happy. Just enjoy, no more words.
So
Yeah.
this is from one specific tree.
Yeah, this
that's
single
about
plant.
800 years.
Years
Yeah.
old. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have. This tree have a name. This tea from the famous now is like a most famous tea master in China. This like boss, agricultural boss of Yunnan province, and this special this his family ancient trees garden, maybe oldest ancient trees garden on this planet. So enjoy your tea, and appreciate the tea, and try to feel this very high chi.
Whoa, yeah.
This red tea from Laobanjiang village, sun-dried tea, so it's called Shaihun. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, there you go, got the most expensive tea today. All the people who didn't come down to tea are going to regret it. Make the most of it. Okay, so I actually have a talk prepared on the history of Shuang Yang. Is there anything else that anybody was wanting to ask or talk about? Okay, here we go then. So, the history of the Shuang Yang art. The southern Shaolin temple, the famous southern Shaolin temple, was located in the city of Zhengzhou, which is a coastal city on the coast of Minnan, which is the southern part of Fujian province in China. Yeah, it's a big city and a trading port. You had a very famous story. It's like one of the most famous kung fu stories of the rebelliousness by the Han Chinese, the main kind of Chinese ethnicity, against the rule by the Qing dynasty. And the Qing were Manchurians from the north. Manchuria is now divided between China and Russia. So the Chinese saw it as foreign rule, and they were rebellious against it. And the Shaolin Temple became a kind of centre for this rebelliousness. And because they were so famous for training martial arts, people used to go to the temple to train martial art, to fight against the Qing. And of course, it was Chinese martial arts, so it was seen as a symbol of, okay, Chineseness against Manchurian. Of course, this caused a big problem for the Qing, that they needed to put a stop to it, but it wouldn't look good if they acted too harshly against the very famous temple and the very famous monks. So they warned them a number of times, but in the end, the warnings didn't work. So they decided they were going to destroy the temple. And they did just that. They surrounded it with their army and bombarded it with cannons, set fire to the temple, and killed any monks that tried to escape. So all the monks were wiped out, except for five monks who escaped through a tunnel. And those monks spread out to carry on teaching the Kung Fu and encourage people to fight back against the Qing army who'd destroyed the famous temple. And they kind of did so through secret societies throughout China. So that's your very famous story. And that was around about 1760. Around about the year 1760. So then, okay, no more Southern Shaolin Temple. But it seems that certainly by 100 years or so later, the temple had been rebuilt. And it's definitely there now. It's a tourist attraction now. The Southern Shaolin Temple in Zhengzhou. Well, we can pick the story up with our founder, great grandmaster Ang Lian Huat. Training Kung Fu on the island of Chimoy, just off the, it's an island just in the harbour mouth of what's now Xiamen, was then Amoy. A little bit further south down the coast. I think it's the next big port city south of Zhengzhou is Xiamen. And Master Ang's family were doing well in their business. They were timber merchants and they were shipping in timber from Southeast Asia via Singapore to Xiamen and then selling it in China. So they could afford to employ the best Kung Fu teachers for their son. And in those days, the usual way was that you would employ a teacher who would live with the family and eat with the family. And they would completely take care of the teacher, and the teacher's job, teach. And they had a number of these teachers, and the main ones, the principal ones, were Ti Hong Yu, the mysterious old man who taught the Eng Chun white crane art, Tan Ku Leong, Nine Dragons Tan, who taught the Tai Chi, the tiger style, and the Shaolin weapons art, and then a monk called Miao Shuang Meng. And Miao Shuang Meng was a wandering monk who had lived at the Shaolin temple in Zhengzhou. And at the temple he'd learned the Shuang Yang art. And he taught that art to Master Ang Lian Huat. And he learnt it from an old monk in the temple. And the old monk's name was Xiao Dan Jing. Xiao Dan Jing. Would have been the 1930s, the second half of the 1930s, when Miao Shuang Meng taught Ang Lian Huat in Chimoy. He would have learnt probably in the very early part of the 20th century. And Xiao Jianqing, probably, maybe the late 1800s, maybe the early 1900s. So late 19th century, early 20th century. So after the temple had been rebuilt, the monks there were practicing the Shuang Yang art. That we can say for sure. Yeah. Anything more than that really is speculation, because there's no documented history of this. But it's interesting to speculate that after the temple had been destroyed and all the monks had been killed, there might have been a little bit of a worry about the people who were re-establishing the temple in case it happened again. So they probably didn't want to get involved with training people to fight against the Qing rulers. I didn't want to look too aggressive. And the Shuang Yang art, clearly, it's a soft and gentle art. That's actually the full name is Shuang Yang Bai He Ru Ruan Chen, Frost Sun White Crane, soft and gentle martial art. Yeah. It's a fairly gentle art, It's very suitable for monks and probably not so likely to get you executed. Yeah. So there you go. It was definitely taught at the Southern Shaolin Temple in Zhengzhou somewhat over 100 years ago. And our lineage goes from Xiao Danqing, a monk at the temple, to Miao Shuang Meng, another monk at the temple, kind of a younger monk, to our great grandmaster Lian Huap, to our grandmaster Tan So Tin, and then to me, and then to you. Master Ang learned a lot of different martial arts. And he mostly taught these tiger crane art and Shaolin weapons at Nanyang in Singapore. But he had a little group who would meet at the beach by what is now Marine Parade early in the mornings. They'd have an early morning group who met at the beach and practiced Shuang Yang down by the beach. And I think there were about 6 of them. One of those was Master Tom, my teacher. He would go and train Shuang Yang with Master Ang down on the beach in the mornings. And I remember him saying that in his later life, Master Ang wished he'd done more Shuang Yang to kind of balance the harder martial art, because he would have been better for his health. Maybe he would have lived longer if he'd done more Shuang Yang to balance out the very hard training that he did. But then in their day, you trained hard because you wanted to stay alive. You know, these guys, when they fought, they were fighting for their lives. So maybe you didn't worry too much about your old age. You just worried about living till the next month. Well, there you go. That's a little bit of Shuang Yang history. So have you got any questions? Any questions about this, guys? If you have, fire away. Right, it sounds like a no. We went to the temple in Zhengzhou in 2006. And there was no sign of anybody doing Shuang Yang there, nor did anybody remember it. Zhengzhou is the home of the Ngo Cho Kun art, the 5 ancestors art. And there's still a strong Ngo Cho club in Zhengzhou. So we met them, we were introduced to them, and they took us to the temple. And they now, at that time, 2006, they trained the monks in the temple. They were only about 5 martial arts monks, and they were very young. Yeah. The boss was maybe 20, and then there was a few teenagers. And they were doing Ngo Cho, 5 ancestors. But they'd obviously trained in modern wushu, and their 5 ancestors looks like a little bit of a mix with modern wushu. But no Shuang Yang. And really all the people that still do it are descended from Master Ang and Master Tan. Yeah. they've all been taught by them. We don't know of any branches of Shuang Yang that haven't come through Master Ung and Master Tan. There's quite a lot of people now teaching it. There's quite a lot, especially in the UK. But they've all come from the same lineage. There you go. Anything else? Have we got any questions on the live stream about the Shuang Yang?
I have a question.
Yeah.
What differentiates Shuang Yang from Tai Chi? Oftentimes, if you saw it in a park, you'd probably think
So
it'd be difficult. It'd be difficult if somebody saw it just done in a park.
yeah,
They might think it was Tai Chi. What sets it apart from Tai Chi?
pretty much everything. Tai Chi is, let's be specific. Tai Chi Chuan, which is the Tai Chi martial art, is part of the Wudang branch of Chinese Kung Fu. So the main branches of Chinese Kung Fu are Northern Shaolin, Southern Shaolin, and Wudang. Northern Shaolin has spread out from the Northern Shaolin Temple, the one that's kind of very big now. Southern Shaolin from the Zhenzhou Temple, and Wudang is the kind of Taoist branch of Kung Fu that is associated with Wudang Mountain in China, where you had a lot of Taoist hermits residing. So you can say Shaolin is the Buddhist branch, Wudang is the Taoist branch. It's not really that tied to the philosophies so much, but in terms of the origin, one has come from the Buddhist Shaolin and the other one from the Taoist Wudang community. So sometimes people call it Buddhist Kung Fu and Taoist Kung Fu. Of the Wudang branch, the most famous of the martial arts is Tai Chi Chuan. And then Xing Yi Chuan and Bagua, the octagon, are also very famous, but then there's loads of others. And Shaolin martial arts even more, there's just so many different variations. Northern Shaolin tends to be longer movements and more kicks, more high kicks. Southern Shaolin tends to be more planted in the stance, mainly using hand techniques and low kicks and closer range. So our Shuang Yang art is from the Buddhist Shaolin branch, and actually, it was taught to our group by monks, by Buddhist monks. Tai Chi is a completely different branch of Kung Fu from the Taoist Wudang branch. So there's very little connection between the two at all. Yeah. I don't know. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, actually, sorry, there was another question.
Yeah.
If there's no more.
What was the other question?
Yeah, so the question from the chat, I will read it probably. But, have you ever had or heard any interesting experiences while meditating?
Yeah, so I think everybody who meditates has interesting experiences. But maybe it's not a good time now to be really kind of describing individual experiences. I mean, when you meditate, you have insight. Maybe we put it like this: when you meditate, you have insights, you have realizations. Often people are of the belief that to understand things, to have insight, you've got to think about them. Yeah. And this is not really the case. You often have much greater insight and realization when you're not thinking about things. So that comes when you're meditating. So one of maybe my favorite quote from Bodhidharma, the Shaolin founder, the famous Indian monk who taught at the Shaolin temple. If you study reality using your mind, meaning your conscious mind, you'll understand neither reality nor your mind. If you study reality without using your mind, you'll understand both. In other words, if you use the conscious mind, the monkey mind, and you think about it, yeah, you won't get as far as if you switch off the conscious mind to allow the subconscious to have its say, because the subconscious is the real powerhouse of the mind. Not that little monkey mind that's sitting on top and chattering all the time. The deeper mind, that's where the real power lies. If you can silence the monkey mind, which is one of the principal objectives of meditation, put yourself in that subconscious state, then all the real power of your mind is unleashed, and you have a lot of realizations and understandings. And those will be quite personal to you, and often quite, it's just about the circumstances you're in. One of the things you realize is that when you really get into a deep state of meditation, generally you're happy. You feel content. Yeah. You're not talking about super excited, bouncing around, jumping up and down, happy. Just a state of contentment. And, kind of teaches you that to find contentment, you've only got to look within the mind. Not keep looking outside. You want to find real contentment. You don't need any of those things that people are trying to sell you. Yeah. You just need to find the right state of mind. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing? All good?
We have some people online, so we can continue streaming.
Again, please.
We have some people online,
Yep.
so we continue the streaming.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're gonna stream the lesson next.
Yeah.
We're going to stream the training. So here's my suggestion. Let's finish up the tea and get training again. And we'll live stream the instructor training session. And we're going to take a few minutes to walk over to the training area, and then we'll have a bit of action from there. Yeah. So
we stay.
keep that.
Should we stay online?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, we stay online. Might be a good opportunity, this just while we finish the tea, to maybe let everybody who's looking online see the Kung Fu retreat, the views around. Got a very misty morning this morning, and it's a little bit chilly. It's a little bit cold, hence the hats and hoods.
Hey guys, how we feel about this tea this morning? Have any opinions? Sensations? Insights? Descriptions?
It's
Great
definitely
notes.
warming.
Ah,
Definitely
okay.
warming.
Yeah, really warming. Yeah. And we finished tea.
Yeah. So I'll be back in just a moment, and I'll meet everybody in the training area.
Okay, so what's the instructors are going over there.
How many people are watching?
Students are going down here.
Now 7.
7.
Mày luôn miao. Miao bên này luôn. Ờ.
Here we go then. Here we go. Okay, so we got 5. Right, well done, guys. So we're going to practice the freehand routines now, as usual. So we got Michael and Brad on the 9th one, Tai Chi Kun, and in practicing the moves for the next one. Johnny, you're learning the 4th one. And yeah, that's it. Greg and Izzy, you've done the 3rd one now. Yeah, and you need to learn the grading moves. Have you started learning the grading moves? No, so yeah, we need to do those this morning, right? Okay, that gives me a pretty good idea. Maybe do a little bit of individual warming up, and then we'll get working on it. I'm going to start off with Izza and Greg. So maybe Izza, would you like to come over here? Let's go. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is learn the moves you need for your next grading. And we're going to start with the single chop. Stand in your walking stance. Striking with the base of the palm here. And we're going to strike that way. Yeah. There. Now you can visualize that maybe you're going to strike just on the base of the jaw here. That's going to knock somebody out. Alternatively, you can go for the temple, the hollow here. That knocks somebody out. Or you can go to the arteries on the neck. And that knocks people out as well. So you've got 3 knockout points that you can choose from. It's a fairly tough part of the hand. You're not going to break it, but you can get quite a bit of force in there. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't hold back. Don't be tight. Don't hold back. Let go. Let your power move through the body. Like you hit, like you're sending your force in. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Send the force in. And now let's try stepping forward. Use one hand, then the other side. One side, then the other side. One side, then the other side. Let's have a look. Pretty good. Turn the palm a little bit more. Yeah. Hey, hit him in this bit. That's it. Yeah. I need to bring the other hand there. It's kind of trapping it a little bit. Keep it more toward the elbow. Yeah. Okay. So this is something that you could practice on the bags or the pads. Let's do the next one. This is the double chop. Here, like this. Now, the lower hand is doing the same movement that you did in the Sip Ji Kun. You've done this one with the 2 hands. Now we're doing just one hand and striking in under the diaphragm. Yeah, just underneath the ribs. So that'll create the kind of breadbasket winding effect. This one, the edge of the hand here is chopping in about 1 inch above the nipple. You got a pressure point here. So you're getting 2 points at once. Yeah. That way. Yeah. Off you go. Yeah. Yeah. And don't forget, keep your legs relaxed. Move energy up through the legs, through the waist. into the arms. Good. This top one is horizontal. Yeah, it's level. There. Yeah. Now, yeah, what we're going to do next, we're going to step forward, and this wrist bends to make a little hook. And we're going to hook across, follow with the other hand, bring them to the waist, and then do it on the other side. Yeah. So, having done it, this, you just hook someone's arm, yeah, it's like there, hook it, yeah, take it across, that's good, yeah, and then in you go, over the top, yeah. Good. So you can do there, one, then two, that way, yeah. Good, and it's different to the lion cub opening its mouth, yeah. Cool, that's right, that's right. Got it, yeah, about there. Yeah, that's good, is it? Okay, so remember that one. And then we're going to do one more. Left hand close to the right elbow. Palms facing forward. Come around in a big circle. And I'll do it the same way. Makes it easier. Round in a big circle. Bend your wrist slightly at the top and then grip and pull. Yeah. Here, around, pull. Yeah. Around, pull. Around, pull. Around, pull. Yeah. Let's take a look. And it pulling slightly down, slightly inwards. That's good. Yeah. We can have the two hands next to each other, just one by the side of the other. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Just next to each other at the end. They start like that, and they come to there, and then next to each other. Yes. Okay. And this move we call the cat washing its face. Yeah. And the cat there is washing its face. It's a very, very Chinese style of name for a kung fu move. Yeah. So we've done three. Let's just do them again. Together, the single chop. Then we've done the double chop. And yeah, okay. And put the right foot forward, and we've done the cat washing its face. Yeah, we've done the cat washing its face. Okay, great. So I'd like you to practice those now. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. So. Okay, Johnny, let's take a look at your chap satai paw.
Do you remember all the sequences?
Well, let's see what you can remember. Yeah, make sure your toes are turned in. Yeah. A little bit closer together, that's right. Good. Drop the shoulder blades down in your back, tuck your elbows right in. step forward. Yeah. Yeah. Drop your shoulder blades down in your back, yeah. Shoulder blades down, yeah. Yeah. Step back. Block, chop, block, chop, block, chop. Good.
And that's it.
Okay, that's how far you got. Okay, good. Let's start from here. Step forward. Make sure you're in a forward-facing stance with the toes turned in. Then you pivot the waist 45 degrees. Yeah. There. Pull the shoulders back. Drop your shoulder blades down into your back. That's it. Squeeze. Now drop the hands down. 1. Come across. 2. Big circle. That's right, yeah. 3. Okay. Now these lower blocks, circle it around the elbow. Pivot around the elbow. Circle around there. And chop. Big circular movement. Yeah. Step. Okay. Now we're going to do the moving step, the double step. 1, 2. Yeah. It's the same step as when you do this. Yeah. And as we do that, on the first step, punch. On the second step, do the golden scissors. Yeah. So it's a continuous kind of movement moving forward. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to keep your chin down and tucked back. Yeah, and the whole surface of the forearm connecting together. Yeah. Good. The right fist slightly in front of the left. Yeah. Very much like in the Samchen routine. Yeah. And from here, 1, 2, 2 steps. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. We should be ending with the right foot in the front. Yeah. And from there, 1, 2. 1, 2. Hold on. Right foot. Now step with the left. Step with the right. Yeah. Now circle the hands around to do the father-son block. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So let's have a look at what we got so far. From here. 1, 2, and then block. Try that. Yeah, yeah. Let's just, you start, yeah, you start here with the right foot forward, left, right, now the right's forward, and we do that. And then from there, you block again with your left, but this time you pull the right back as you block with the left. So the first block is here and the second one is here. So it goes. There. Yeah. Again. Right foot forward. Right foot forward. Yeah. Here, the Samchen gripping movement. Right foot forward. Now, 1, 2 steps, and then no more steps. 1, and on the second one, pull the left hand right back. As the right comes out into the block, the left pulls back to the waist. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's good. That's good. All right. Yeah, work on that for a little bit. Okay. Is the audio working? Is the sound working? Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. Go through it once so you kind of use your speed. Let's take a look. Okay, well done, pretty good. Yeah, so your springy power's still coming through pretty well. But even at the end of the routine, you got to kind of keep the focus there, not let it drop off. And be accurate with the move. Front foot turned in. Make sure the hand technique's correct. If it's there, make sure it's in the right place. There. So you turn to the front. Circling. So there. And then, from there, just come into there. That sound right, I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm kind of trying to pick the routine up in the middle, but there, into there. Can take a little step to propel you into the jumping kick, because you want to get height on a jumping kick.
Right from that.
So when the stepping here is the same stepping as for this one. And as you're stepping, you're circling smoothly. And there we go. And then up for the jumping kick. Yeah. So as you step, try to get a smoother circle. So the movement of the hands is flowing together with the movement of the feet. We're there. 1, 2, flowing kind of movement. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Should we have a look? Yeah. Yeah, very good. Yeah, the routine's coming on really well. The obvious kind of feedback is be mindful of your breath. Your breath's out of sync with your action. So even if you have to not physically work so hard, you got to take care of your stamina, take care of your breath. If you go too hard, you make yourself too breathless, and then you kind of lost it. Yeah. So coordinate the action with the breath. But the springy strength's good. You're getting good spring in these ones. That's coming out really well. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well done, mate. I'm going to work around another time. Next time I have a look at your grading moves. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, this time, let's have a look at your Sipjikun routine. Yeah. Fists of the cross. Okay, yeah, I point the camera in. We're in Thailand, in Bai, right in the north of Thailand, yeah, near to just about 20 kilometers from the border with Myanmar, yeah, north of Thailand. Okay, guys, and relax. Yeah, that's coming on well. That's coming on well. Let me think. Relax a little bit more while you do it. Just relax. Let it come naturally. Yeah, just let the whole routine flow. And really, I think you just need to practice it so it comes without thinking. Yeah. You've got to practice it a lot before you can stop thinking about it. When you stop thinking about it, that's when it comes out properly. Yeah. Do you have any questions on this one?
I do have a question about the, we do the Farasambok, and then we throw
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I'm not quite sure how the hands
Here we go.
are supposed to move there.
Okay. So from here, closed fists, we come up. It's this basic upper block combined with a movement of the waist. And the left hand is following the right elbow. Hang on. We're gonna start it from here, yeah? Grip, as if you're gripping somebody's throat, yeah? And then pull, just a little bit. And then throw down to here. And the throw is also kind of like chopping with the blades of the hand. So the blade leads. Yeah. There. That's it. From there, the right palm rolls over, so both palms are facing down. You grip, and up we go into the block. So, grip the throat, pull, throw down, turn the hand, and up into the block. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, well done, guys. Carry on practicing. Yeah. How you doing? Okay. Now let's take a look from the start at this one. Yeah. This is closer. Closer to go. Yeah. Drop the hands right down. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Nice circular movement. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay, you go. So for the blocks, the blocking action. Pivoting around the elbow tucked in there. Yeah, so from there, it's got to come right the way down there and around. And bring it out to the side. The elbow's tucked in. The wrist is coming out to the side. So there. Yeah. When we step back, again, pivot around the elbow's in the center. Turn around and come out. Yeah. So bring it right out to the side one more. That's right, with the elbow tucked in, elbow in, hand out. Deflect something that's coming towards you, take it out to the side. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Right. So we've done there and there. Now from that position, with your left, punch down, then open the right hand and chop with the right. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's good. From there, let's do it together. 1, 2, 1, 2. Turn, like we learned. Bring your hands into the right waist, that's it, yeah. And do the double chop. And this hand flat, chopping with the edge. Yeah, good. There, now step forward. To there. Good. And we might as well do the second turn. Turn around again. Use the left, come into a lower block, and then chop with the right, yeah. Left at the waist. Let's do that sequence again. Block again, but pull the fist back. Punch, chop, turn, top one flat. Block across the face, defend the face. Block again, turn, chop. Yeah, try that. Yeah. The other hand into the waist, yeah. That's good. And try one more. Yeah, across the face. Good. Right. Turn and then block with that hand. Yeah. And chop. And as you do the chop, pull the left hand back to your waist. Yeah. 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 Okay. Please practice that for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, guys. So we'll have a look at the little sequences that you've been learning, and hold on a second. So let's start off with this sequence. Brad, do you want to do it first? Good. Yeah, good. This, you're trying to scratch across somebody's eyeballs, yeah, so that you temporarily, they can't see, bam, then punch into the larynx with the phoenix eye. So try to get it like you're coming across the eyeballs. Yeah. Michael, should we have a look at that one? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good. Now, let me think. There, by the side, and then you've got to ram those knuckles into that point there, on the where the leg meets the torso. Yeah. Bam! Stand, horse riding stance, and twist. The body is pretty much that way, whereas the stance is that way. Twist, sorry, this is that's a palm, yeah. There. Yeah. Now let's look at the next one, the one where we're going to do the chop, and then the finger jab. Brad, you go first. Yeah, good. Hips as low as you can get them. And ideally we want the back to be upright, not bending forward. There, yeah. Do you want to give it a try? Sorry, yeah, yeah. Now this chop, if you keep it too close to the body, you're going to lose power. Bring it a little bit more forward. Down, forward. It's more fluid. You're going to get more power down to the hand. That's it, that's good, yeah, yeah. A little bit more forward, and we can think about chopping the collarbone. So height-wise, about the height of the ear. And at the end, do that with your wrist to just get a little bit of extra power. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So every joint you should be using to its maximum advantage. Get energy into the technique. Good. Yeah. Okay. The last one. Yeah. That one. Hang on. Is that right? No, there, isn't it? Yeah. That one. Back. Down. Brad, do you want to just show that one? Yeah. Yeah, very good. Keep your chin tucked back. Yeah. Once more. Yeah, very good. Okay, well done. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, good. Now, same as before, as you make those advancing steps, the hands are circling. Keep them in big circle mode. Yeah, and out. Yeah, yeah. So it's nice, smooth, continuous circle as you advance. Yeah. Before you throw the hands outwards, there's a turn of the waist. Turn to give you more energy as you straighten out the waist as you throw. Yeah. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. I think practice on whatever you want to practice on. Maybe carry on with that. Maybe change to a different routine. Yeah, whatever. We've got about 8 minutes left. Yeah. Oh, well done, guys. Okay. Yeah, carry it on. You should have your right foot in front when you do that. Okay, here's the problem. When you do this, you should not be in a horse riding stance. It's clearly a walking stance with the right foot in front. That's a right foot forward stance. Yeah. Then when you step forward, you'll naturally step with your left, right, and then you have the correct foot position. Yeah. So we want to get a pretty smooth movement with the blocking hand. So you bring it across low, then it can circle, and then you get to chop afterwards. Good, good, yeah. Okay, let's carry it on from there. Step forwards and bring your left hand up next to your right elbow and do the cat washing its face, yeah. So from there, around to there, yeah. Yeah, once more. Yeah, good. And from there, pull back into your body and throw out, blade of the hand striking the collarbone. Yeah. So it goes there, there. Yeah, good. And then that one, then that, yeah. Okay, yeah, well done. There. There. Pull. Right. Right foot. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, work on that. Work on that. How are we doing? Anything that you'd like to ask about?
Yes, the cat washing its face.
Yeah.
The grip, how does it?
Yeah. So I think about shoulder height with the knuckles. Yeah. So you think maybe I grips you there, I'm going to pull like that. Yeah. See the pull there. Bend the wrist. Pull. So you come around, then pull. Yeah, you could do the pull with both hands. So for example, that pull there, yeah, you can get it with both hands. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anything else? All right. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Well, for everybody who's been watching us on live stream, thanks for joining us. And we're going to wrap it up in a couple of minutes, but we will be back live in 1 hour and 3/4. Yeah. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Okay, guys. So